Hey there YouTube, it's Matt Bowler with my second of two videos from this awesome mail day that was sent to me. I was really appreciative of this, Rick. I'm very thankful this was that letter, and I went through the entire stuffed shoebox. Now, I did throw out some cards, the pure junk wax cards of some random obscure player that didn't mean anything, which wasn't really all that many. I mean, I probably pitched out 100 cards. That's it. There were a lot of, stars and old Hall of Famers for baseball, a lot of good Steeler cards, decent cards, and a lot of Pirates, which is obviously what I collect. So I want to go ahead and walk through this with you, what I got. Now, this first group I put into stacks of Pirates players who I can get autographs of either through the mail or in person. So, I had some Matt Alexander TTM'd in the back in the past. So is Wally Backman. Jay Bell's a good TTMer. Burt Blyleven's a Hall of Famer. Barry Bonds, good player. And Bobby Bonilla was pretty darn good too. I would not have kept a Bobby Bonilla pile, but I got a buddy, Steelers sideline, who really liked him. So, yep, there you go. I got about 6 Bobby Bonilla cards. And then Sid Breams, I had 5 Sid Breams there. He charges $1 per card. Sean Burnett, just got him TTM about a month ago. I was excited about that. Sean Casey's a good TTMer. There's a Garrett Cole pre-rookie card. That's pretty cool. All right, Mike Easler is a good TTMer. Goose Gossage, he might still sign for free. I don't think he does anymore, though, and he shouldn't. He's a Hall of Famer. Jim Gott's real good about TTMing. Neil Heaton charges $5 a card, so I've never sent to him. Grant Jackson's a good TTMer. Nick Kingham was TTMing for a little bit, but that has since stopped, but I really like that card. Bob Kipper's a good TTMer, and there were 6 Bob Kippers in there. Bill Landrum, there was 7 Bill Landrum, but then again, it's that garbage card, junk era. So we got Vance Law, who's a good TTMer, just like his pops, Vern Law. Mike LaValliere, I can get him in person at some point. We got Nick Leyva, cool guy. He TTMs. So is Jose Lean for $1 card. There were 6 there. Mary McWilliams is pretty good about it. Doc Medich is a good TTMer. Al Oliver is in person. He will sign for a fee through Past Pros if you really want his autograph. Lance Parrish. I would not show this because he charges $15 a card. Are you kidding me? But the person who had these cards before, and must have loved him because there was over 50 Lance Parrish cards in there. Oh boy, Johnny Ray's a good TTMer. Tyke Redmond, I believe, does sign, and there's 2 of his Bowman Chrome rookie cards. Pokey Reese is a good TTMer. Rick Russell I can probably get in person at some point. He used to be great at TTM, but all the greedy jerks drove him away. Don Robinson's a good TTMer. Jeff Robinson's a good TTMer. Dale Swaim, I believe, is 1 per. Bob Walk is not TTM, but he's a cool guy. I really enjoy listening to him and Greg Brown. And there was 40 Bob Walk cards in there. That's pretty funny. And Kevin Young, I can probably get him in person. On to the baseball. There was these, like a minor or some type of Asian team sets. I don't know. The Tigers. Can't really read anything else other than the word Tigers. That's pretty cool. State College Spikes, a whole bunch of those cards. I'll show these in a little bit. The Lakeland Flying Squirrels. There were 10 signed minor league cards. We have a William Shatner relic card from Ginter. And then we had 4 Pirates autographs that were done in person, but I'll get to those in just a little bit. The baseball, the non-Pirates, these are mostly just your Hall of Famers. I did not organize by TTM. I actually would have had to show a lot more than just this group here, but I want to run you through. We had a Hank Aaron, we had some Jeff Bagwell, Harold Baines, Craig Biggio, Wade Boggs, love those Diamond Kings. George Brett does not sign, obviously, but like I said, these are just your Hall of Famers. Orlando Cepeda, Miggy Cabrera, or people who probably will be Hall of Famers. We've got Steve Carlton and Roger Clemens. Could be Hall of Famers. I don't know if he ever will be, but could be. Andre Dawson, Dennis Eckersley, Tom Glavine, Ken Griffey Jr. There was like 7 Ken Griffey Jr. cards now. That was cool. Vlad Guerrero, Tony Gwynn, Bryce Harper, Ricky Henderson, Ichiro, you got Jeter, Randy Johnson, you got Chipper Jones. There's a second-year Aaron Judge Topps insert. Barry Larkin, Greg Maddux, Pedro Martinez. I could have done Edgar Martinez, but he was a DH. DHs don't deserve in the Hall. I'm just kidding with you. I was running out of space, so I demoted him because he DH'd a ton. Don Mattingly, Mark McGuire, Paul Molitor. Kind of like how I have the traditional Stadium Club and the gold one to go with it. We got Jack Morris. Eddie Murray, Mike Mussina. That's a nice looking David Ortiz. I know, I just made a comment about the DH, but, you know, they're not getting excluded from the pile here. Just go play in the field and stop being a hindrance to your team. Oh, no! Mike Piazza, Kirby Puckett, Jim Palmer. We got Jim Rice, Cal Ripken Jr. There was a decent amount of Cal Ripken Jr. cards in there. Pete Rose, Nolan Ryan had a decent amount. Randy Johnson, Mark Scherzer. Mark, wow. Max Scherzer, Mike Schmidt, Lee Smith, Ozzie Smith. Those Diamond Kings look so pretty. Don Sutton, Frank Thomas, Larry Walker, Dave Winfield, and Robin Yount. So those were all the baseball. I won't have as much to show you for the other sports, but for football, I picked out 6 Steelers to point out to you because that's a 1975 card for like McDonald's, where the bottom, you know, looks like a coupon or something, get 25% off a Big Back meal, which thankfully was not used. That coupon was never caught, but there it is, 1975. That's pretty stinking cool. Dermontti Dawson. I had 20 Dermontti Dawson cards, including 6 of these Pro Set rookies. Tunch Ilkin. There was 3 Tunch Ilkin cards now. I can get him for in person. Louis Lips is a good TTMer, $5 a card. Matt Spaeth is real good about TTMing. And then Rod Woodson does not TTM, but I had 93 Rod Woodson cards in here, including 14 rookies. And I forgot at the time that 1989 was his rookie. There were 9 of the Pro Sets and then 4 of the Tops. So that was cool. So those were the Steelers that I pulled. And that was about it for Steelers. I mean, I did not get rid of hardly any Steeler cards. So for football, I pretty much based it off of being a TTMer. Pretty much, I mean, Troy Aikman doesn't count, but I'm going alphabetical, so he's obviously deserves to be on the top. Mark Carrier is a good TTMer. Vince Ferragamo, TTM. Dan Fouts, you have a Hall of Famer as TTMer, yes. Paul Hornung, that's awesome, $5 a card. Javon Curse does not TTM, but it was a rookie card, and he was really good at one point. James Lofton will sign for a fee through the mail. Neil Lomax TTMs. People were having success with Jim Rice, which is crazy, but good for them. I never bothered to send to Jim Rice because he's probably got 1,000 letters that's been sent to him, at least 1,000. So I'm just happy with what the other people have got. Mike Rozier, I think that's how you say his name, older gentleman, TTMs. Herschel Walker, he sporadically TTM, just like Steve Young had in the past, but I don't think he's done anything recently. There's a nice older looking card there too, Jim Zorn, he TTMs. And then to wrap it up, and I'll show you those autographs here in just a little bit, there was literally like 4 hockey cards, and one was a Wilkes-Barre Scranton Upper Deck card of Jake Gensel. Really? That's sweet. And we got Sidney Crosby? What? Those 2 cards were loose. They weren't even in top loaders, but these 2 were in top loaders. It's like, really? I mean, is Bob Murray that important? That's a 1990-ish card, and there's a mid to mid-upper 1980s Patrick Waugh, some random Ginter card with a boxer and a couple basketballs. I thought that was the Dream Team, but that's just an All-Star Game card. Alright, so let's get into the more specifics here, the ones that I wanted to point out and show you here that are pretty stinking amazing. So I showed those 2 team sets. I mean, I cannot read any of like this, obviously. but it's cool for what it is. Just something neat for my collection. I mean, they're all... I didn't alphabetize. I don't know how I could alphabetize them, so I did them by jersey number. So, you know, we're talking some pretty cool stuff here. I'm not even going to show all the... I'm not going to show these State College Spikes minor league cards here. I looked through them, and no one really of name. They've probably been taken out. But the other team set, that might have been a complete set. So we did have... Wow, that glare is perfect right there, huh? So the William Shatner relic card there, that's cool. Really, that is. I do not believe that he TTMs. But we did have 4 in-person Pirate autographs. You know, these prospects were highly touted at one point. Dang, that glare. It's amazing how... It's right there. So we got Alan Hansen. Still plays. I don't know about Luis Heredia. I don't know if he does. Or Stetson Ali. But those were some in-person autographs. And I did double check to make sure they looked pretty righteous. And yeah, and no one's faking that anyway. But they did look righteous. So let me run through the 10 in-person autographed minor league cards. So, I mean, most of these people, I would not expect you to even know who they are, because I don't even know who Daniel Fields is, but I appreciate having your autograph in my collection. Eric Roof, Victor Larez, Kenny Falk, Tyler Storr, Trevor Feeney, Michael Rocket, Corey Jones, Joel Coleman, who, after talking with the person who sent this to me, I mean, there was a Joe Coleman for the Pirates, so yeah, that was probably him. And then Tony Plagman. So, okay, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Got lots of neat stuff here. Thank you very much for thinking of me. You certainly didn't have to do it, but, hey, I appreciate it. Let me know what you think. I appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe. Take care, everybody.